Hey, how's it going? My name is Art. Welcome, welcome back. First thing I want to say thank you to all the unfortunate people who saw my videos. Even though they're very atrocious to watch, I'm pretty sure you was entertained. I'm drinking coffee. It's Saturday about 11 o'clock and I just got up. I was up late last night watching some movies and I probably didn't get to sleep till maybe like 3 ish, 3 or 4 ish maybe. So, um, it's fun. Well, let's have some real life. Let's talk real life for a second. Like a majority of people, I have credit card debt. Okay, and my chair is somehow permanently sloped forward. So that's fun. Um, like a lot of people, I have a stretch settlement with them to take out $96 from my bank account every month. So for what happened for the last couple days, it said it was pending. So and the funny thing is they've been calling me. I'm like, why are you guys calling me? This morning, they called like twice. Second time they hung up. The first time, this, I'm this guy from Chase, and I'm like, why are you calling me? Well, we haven't received your payment yet. I'm like, number one. I said, number one. It's automated, right? Well, yeah, according to this, it's an automated process. That means it's going to get to you. It's been pending for the last couple days. I saw your number. I was like, oh, this is Chase calling me. Or supposedly Chase calling me. But here's the thing. I don't know if you're Chase or not. But I can tell you one thing. For the last couple days, it says pending. This morning, it says processed. So, take that. I'm not giving you any personal information. You should already have it. I haven't heard from them at all. And this was like about 8 or 9 o'clock, so I was kind of groggy. My phone was all about to die, so I charged my phone. Usually, if I wake up in the morning and my phone's like at 10% or 15%, I shut the phone down. So the phone is off. And I try to charge it. Silly me, I shut the phone off. Went back to sleep. So I wake up around about almost 11 ish, thinking, oh, my phone should be almost charging this. No. Got to charge it. So it's just charging it. So the question is, why were you up so late watching movies? Well, these 3 movies I watched was somewhat controversial, somewhat, and of course, I wanted to, and I saw all 3. 2 of these movies I saw in the theaters, and I wanted to see if I had the same reaction to them. When they came out on Blu-ray, I bought them on Blu-ray. I only watched them once on Blu-ray. And I want to see if I had the same reaction to them. So it's been about almost a year. So the first movie is Captain Marvel. Alright? Captain Marvel. Now, if you're like me, who watch a lot of YouTube, you don't watch just comic book unboxings and mystery boxes or eBay hauls or whatnot. You also watch some of us watch commentary, social commentary. Which the funny thing is that sometimes some people who have no clue what the fuck they're talking about want to talk about something. Now here's the problem: If I talk about politics, it's because I studied politics when I was a kid. I studied politics while I was in college. I mean, I'm not a political scientist by any means, but I've been immersed in it, so I have an idea of what I'm talking about, and mostly everybody else. If I talk about religion, I was force fed religion as a kid, so I have a way to talk about that. But if I want to talk about neuroscience, I can't. I don't know anything about that, so why would I? But what happens? Some people want to make a statement. Some people who are also comic book fans, they have their own channels and their social commentary. Said that this woman, Brie Larson, is a very crummy actress. She's hollow, not charismatic, blah 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 blah. And they're pushing this to be the Marvel's equivalent to Wonder Woman. That was weird. Don't know what fell, but and she's gonna be the answer to all Marvel. Okay, here's the thing. I saw this movie. Now here's the funny thing. Some of these guys don't even read the damn comic. Tell you, do I read Captain Marvel? The answer is no. I don't read Captain Marvel. Do I know about her, Captain Marvel? Yes, because she's been around since the 80s. She was part of the Avengers in the 80s. I remember when she was Miss Marvel, when there was a Captain Marvel. When Captain Marvel died, they never brought him back. She took over as Miss Marvel. Then somehow or another she disappears. Another person became Captain Marvel. They gave her the name Captain Marvel, which is Monica Rambeau, who was also in this movie. Real up-to-date quick history. And then what happened was they changed her name. They took Captain Marvel, her name from her, which some people complained about because that wasn't her original name in the first place. Well, it was, but Captain Marvel was named by somebody else. Changed to Monica Rambeau, named it full-time, whatever, and gave it back to her as Captain Marvel, which makes sense because guess what? She was supposed to be. She got her powers from the actual Captain Marvel. Okay. This is what you call a legacy character. Same thing as Robin to Batman. Same thing as Robin to Batman. If Batman dies, who do you think is going to take over the mantle of Batman? It's going to be Robin. He done it once. But the funny thing is, of course, Brie Larson in real life is a hyper feminist. And the funny thing is, to me, this movie is like girl power. Girl power. Girls can do anything if they set their minds to it. And the funny thing is, that's what we tell women. You tell little girls in school, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do in life if you put your mind to it. So this is like a cheerleader. The movie is like a cheerleader to me to that. Do I feel threatened by that? The answer is no. This is a comic book character. Now, can you put like your own personal politics and spin on it to make it better? Yeah, you could, but this is still a comic book character. And regardless, this is a comic book character. It's fake. It's fictitious. Do I feel good vibes when I watch this? No, I don't. To me, this is a decent movie. It's not a rah-rah to feminism or anything like that. To me, this is just a decent freaking movie. Now, funny thing is, Captain Marvel is supposed to be this militant person who has a big gas ego and a chip on her shoulder. Boom. Perfect. Guess what she plays? A militaristic person with a big ass ego on her shoulder. What's the problem? Samuel Jackson is in it, which makes it funnier and it helps sets up the tone for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But the star of the show to me is the cat. Cat's funny. But anyway, would I suggest Captain Marvel? I mean, hell, I bought it. I would suggest it, of course. The only thing I don't like is that with Marvel Studios, they used to have the DVD, Blu-ray set. Now they just have Blu-ray. Thanks, Disney. I mean, here's a question. If I had a daughter, no, let me put it this way. My niece technically lives with us. I would not let my niece watch this movie because she's not interested. My niece would not watch this movie because she's not interested in anything like this. But anyway, is it a great movie to me? It's a great movie. Is it social, political? I don't see it. But then again, maybe I don't look for shit like that in my movies. I don't look for stuff like that. I don't look to see if they're trying to badmouth men. Men are bad. Men are bad. Rah, rah. I don't look for that shit. Problem is, when you look for something, you will find it. In some way, shape, or form. Here's the funny thing is, take the movie, and I'm dating myself on this one. Back in the 80s, one of the funniest movies was Porky's. Set in the 1950s about a bunch of high school kids trying to get laid, looking at girls naked. And so what happened, their goal was to try to get girls naked or try to pop their cherry kind of thing. Okay, so what do you think that's talking about? Well, some people today will say, well, that movie is about men objectifying women. Okay, and guess what? You're absolutely right. When I was a young lad, even today, I objectify women myself. I will admit that. How many of you fellas see a hot little woman? Damn, I want to. If that goes on in your mind, you just objectified a woman. Whether you act on it or not is a totally different story. But you did objectify a woman. Does that make you bad? Does that make you bad? No. And I think that sometimes people try to make things way worse than normal than it really is. It's a very decent movie to introduce a character. Simple as that. Did they do it really well? Yeah. They take the source material? Yeah, but guess what? When you put stuff on film, you cannot translate it 100%. You have to bend the rules somewhere. And plus, in the grand scheme of things, the comic books is the actual reality of comic books. Movies is a different universe. So since it's a different universe, you could do stuff like that. Okay? So, Captain Marvel is a good movie, in my opinion. I watched it in the theaters, loved it in the theaters, bought the DVD, Blu-ray, loved it. Haven't watched it for almost a year. Watched it last night, loved it again. One of the reasons why it took me so long, why I was up so late, was I was watching the bonus features too. So I like doing that. But anyway, that's my review of Captain Marvel. So I'm not going to really spoiler free. I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to really tell you too much of the story because most of you have already seen it. And the thing is, this still elicits really good vibes for me. So that's good. And with that, I'll take it going. Take it. Take it out of here. And I will get going. And hopefully you see my next video. Or 2 videos. Or maybe 3. I don't know. So far I got about 3 videos to do before I could actually start my day. But anyway, sorry, I just trailed off on that one. I just trailed off. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, with that being said, talk to you guys later and have a great day.